Hey guys, I'm Benjamin, also known as Tess, and you're watching another video of The Guide, our tutorial series on FIFA 19. And in this video, I want to introduce you to the new skill move La Croqueta, the signature move of Iniesta. And I hope my pronunciation is not totally off because I don't speak Spanish, but I have to say, over the time, I really started to love this new skill move. There are a lot of different situations where you can use it, and in this video, I want to explain how to do it and then in what kind of situations you can use it. And it's basically a variation of the ball roll, but the animation is very slick and you can maintain a lot of pace and you can use it to avoid opponents which are in front of you. If you enjoy this video and think it's helpful, please leave a thumbs up and also subscribe to our channel, activate the bell to not miss any of the upcoming The Guide videos. La Croqueta does require 4-star skills and you can do it while standing or running. What you have to do is you have to press L1 or LB and the right stick in 90 degrees to the left or to the right side. As for every skill move, it's relative to your running direction, so 90 degrees to the left or to the right relative to the direction that you're facing. La Croqueta is also affected by the use of the sprint button, so when you press R2 or RT while doing La Croqueta, the exit of the move will be with more pace. So let's start with the position of the defender that you want to outmove. It usually works the best if the defender is right in front of you and wants to actively tackle the ball. So he wants to get access, and now you use La Croqueta to move the ball to the side, avoid the tackle of the opponent and then get right past to him, outmove him and then have space in front of you. What's important is that you do the input of La Croqueta early enough, because FIFA is based on ball contacts and this means your players can only take actions when they have contact with the ball. This is a very important concept of playing and understanding FIFA, and we will have a video about this very soon. And in this example, even though the distance to the defender is still quite high, I already do the input of La Croqueta because with the next ball contact, my player Neymar is able to do the move and then has the right timing to outmove the opponent and score a goal. But it is not necessary that the opponent player is right in front of you. He can be also slightly to the side, and then you can use La Croqueta to move in the direction that your opponent player is coming from. You can also use La Croqueta to sneak through two defenders. So in this example, there's a lot of space to the left of Felipe Anderson and two players right on the side of him. And now it would be quite obvious to go to the open space, but your opponent does know this as well, and he thinks the side that he's at the moment is covered, so he'll be more inclined to cover the open space. And now you can use La Croqueta to go exactly in that direction that is covered, because your opponent won't expect it and you can use the tight ball control. Your opponent doesn't get access to the ball, you sneak right through them and surprise your opponent big time. When your opponent has to catch up with a lot of pace with his defender, you can also use La Croqueta to surprise him. Go into the opposite direction, gain some space with that and maybe have a good chance. Now we come to the situations when to use it the best. And one of them is obviously when you're right in front of the goal and you have one defender you want to get past by. Use La Croqueta, outmove him, and then right after you're in a position to score a goal. Another good situation is when you're running at the goal line. Here La Croqueta is very powerful, because when you outmove your opponent, you're then in a very good position to either assist your teammate with a cross or pass, or maybe get in a position to score for yourself. You can also use La Croqueta in build-up play, for example in a counter-attack, and this will help you to maintain the pace in your attack. But you have to keep in mind that this is very dangerous, because when you lose the ball, you're more vulnerable for a counter-attack for yourself. I guess the pros are quite obvious. You have very tight ball control with La Croqueta and you're able to outmove your opponent in very tight space, and on the other side you are able to maintain a lot of pace, and I would say you have a little bit more pace than with a classic ball roll, so this is a major advantage in comparison to the normal ball roll that we used to do in earlier FIFAs. On the other side, the timing can be sometimes a little bit hard because of the underlying concept of ball contacts in FIFA. You have to do the input earlier, and this means, as always in FIFA, you have to think ahead what's going to happen next. The pro tip is a variation of La Croqueta, so how you are going to exit the move. You can influence it with the left stick. So for example, when you do the La Croqueta to the right side and immediately switch the side with the left stick to the left side, your player is going to do a very nice feint. You can use this mechanic to break the pattern of the animation, because maybe at some point everybody does know this new skill move and know the animation, how does it look like, and then when you use this variation, you're going to surprise your opponent. Here you can see me doing this variation in a match against George, and this was at the capture event in Berlin and we were live streaming, so I'm not really able to get rid of the face cam. But anyways, it worked out pretty good and I was able to surprise George and assisted a nice goal here with Martial. But I have to say, I think the idea is nice, but it's hard to incorporate this into your game and find the right spots. I wanted to show you the mechanic and maybe you're able to take advantage of it. Very powerful move, a lot of fun to do it, and I hope you had fun watching this video and it was helpful. If this was the case, please leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell. Also check out the video description for more videos on other skill moves and also information about our private coaching in FIFA 19 with top 100 or elite players. Thanks for your attention, keep a clean sheet, I'm out.